Hello! Serious face today, and new microphone. Let's see how the sound quality improves, or doesn't. I want to talk about anxiety, something I have a lot of problems with. I would say it's under control, but it's under management. You know, it comes and goes, it gets better, it gets worse. I manage to keep it within a certain bandwidth, so it's not horrific, hopefully. I certainly know people who have a lot worse problems. I leave the house, I run a business, you know, look after a small child occasionally, it's fine. But I noticed there's a couple of signals that indicate to me that my anxiety levels are starting to creep out of control. I just wanted to talk about them because it might be helpful for other people, but also to see if anyone else has similar and see what anyone else has to say about it, really. First one is I stop opening my post, which is less than useful. Not all posts, just anything that looks like it might have some sort of requirement for responsibility attached to it, so anything official looking, which when you run a business can be a little bit dangerous. It hasn't ever got me into trouble, fortunately. Eventually I'll just notice I'm doing it and there'll be a big pile of important looking things and I'll open them all in one go, and it's always just a big pile of bank statements of no importance whatsoever, and it's fine. The other signal that causes me more distress and guilt is I stop opening things by friends and acquaintances, creative things by friends and acquaintances, such as, you know, CDs, books, art people have created. I've got a lot of friends who create things and acquaintances, and I also like to find people online doing weird and interesting things. And I'll often order things. I'll, you know, fund Kickstarters and pre-order new releases and stuff. But then sometimes I'll find myself not opening any of these things, even things that I've, you know, pre-ordered 6 months in advance or desperately funded on Kickstarter. They'll just pile up in a box. And every time I see the box, I get horribly guilty because I know there's stuff in there that people I really care about have created, and they may or may not want my feedback. And I guess to some extent this is the core of the problem, is I feel some sort of responsibility towards these things. I feel that once I've taken these things out and listened to them or looked at them or watched them, I should give some sort of constructive feedback. I know I don't have to. I know these people probably don't give a shit what I think about it. It's fine. But I feel that, so it puts me off actually doing anything about it. So I have all the contents of the box at the moment here in front of me, and I'm going to go through it and prove to myself that it's fine and I can actually sit and enjoy these things on camera. So yeah, there's not going to be a second take today. So yeah, here we go. First thing is actually not in any sense a problem. It's actually a couple of CDs I bought for my friend Paul, but have accidentally found their way into the box. So there we go. An album by The Menagerie and TC Records Chest of Treats, which was a free promo that came with it. So sorry Paul, that sat in the bottom of the box for about 6 months. I will give it to you at some point. No idea what this is. It's very nicely wrapped. It's the She Makes War album. A signed, numbered copy with big print, which I shall listen to on the way home now. That's brilliant. Oh, and there's more things in there as well. This is like Christmas. This is like Mental Problems Christmas. Oh, there's a card that came with it. Oh no, it's not a card. Idiot. It's a set of signed lovely postcards. Awesome. Next. Yeah, now this one I do feel really guilty about. Realism CD from my friend Max, who I know did actually put this together specifically for me to listen to, and I have never listened to it. I'm very sorry, Max. I promise I will listen to this very soon, in the next day. Nevis. Adore Nevis. Awesome, amazing band. Specially ordered this 3 CD set a while back, and it has sat in a box for ages. Desperately wanted to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it. Quasimodo CD. Sorry, Joel. What is this one? Scissors, be careful. Oh, I know what this is. I can't get into it either. I'm a pit of just knackered something as well. This is more awkward than I expected it to be. It's not flowing quite as I hoped. Mr. Rathmell's book. Signed as well. Now I feel guilty. I shall be listening, reading this later. One more thing. This is cheating. That's only arrived yesterday. I know full well what it is. In fact, this is kind of what spurred me to do this, because I didn't want this to sit and rot in a corner. And I can't get it out. You must be very bored if you're still watching this. Watching a sad man with anxiety issues opening packages and stuffing himself in the nuts. Stuff. It's in the parcel. Hey. I know what's in the parcel. This is very well wrapped. Rather too well wrapped. I'm concerned I'm going to damage it in a hurry. It's a print by my friend Jen, which I shall be framing shortly and sticking on the office wall rather than leaving to sit in a box. And a lovely little handmade card to go with it. Thank you, Jen. So, still here. Thank you for bearing with me as I bare my soul in some slightly paltry manner. I'm going to shut up now because I've been going for nearly 10 minutes. So, next time I'll try and be more entertaining. Goodbye.